All right. Welcome to the couch, David Dunn. So, do you have any kind of pre-show ritual or are you more of just a grab the guitar and go kind of guy?
Um, I don't really have a ritual per se, but when I'm at a new venue that I've not played before, I really like to get there early to make sure I get to look around and make sure, like, just kind of get the lay of the land and understand where I'm setting up and everything. So I like to give myself plenty of time. Places I play often, I show up 20 minutes before and just get it and go. As long as I got a cough drop and usually a beer before I start, that's my
Yeah,
pregame.
the beer helps. All right. So you've been playing around this area for 15 plus years. What's kept you coming back to the stage all this time?
Uh, I'm still having fun. I'm still having fun. I mean, it's also a nice side gig, whatever, side hustle. But as long as I can keep, people watch a lot while I'm playing, and as long as I can keep people tapping feet, singing along, smiling, nodding their heads, whatever. I just enjoy like entertaining people and being up here and just doing the thing. I don't know. It's still fun. If it ever stops being fun, I'm gonna stop doing it.
That's fair, yeah. All right. So after all of these years of playing, do you ever still get nervous before a show?
Only when I'm gonna be recorded.
Okay.
No, not really for these places I play all the time. The only exceptions, there's been a couple times I've played not only at a wedding, but like during the ceremony of a wedding. And that makes me a little nervous because if you goof up on that,
Yeah, the
the
pressure's
bride's
on.
going to remember that the rest of her life. So, but you mess up typically on a stage or it's just regular people watching you. 9 times out of 10, they don't even notice. And if they do, you just laugh it off and keep
Yeah.
going. Everybody makes mistakes.
won't
I've watched
remember.
pros that make mistakes.
Yeah. All right. Well, how has your music evolved from when you first started playing till now?
Um, I play a lot of the same old songs, but I've learned a lot of songs. But I don't think my music has evolved as much as uh, I've gotten better at reading a room. If I'm looking out there and I'll throw out a couple different genres and a couple different kind of tunes and see what everybody's liking. Like I said, I watch the people all the time, and I'll find what they enjoy, and then I'll kind of tailor my show toward that. Probably beginner David did not know how to do that, or I probably had enough songs just to play the hour or two that I was supposed to play, and that was probably all I knew. But I've kind of got a bigger catalog now where I can kind of tailor it to the room, I guess.
That's really cool. Yeah. All right. Well, I've got one more question for you. If you could go back and give your younger self one piece of advice before your very first gig, what would it be?
I think I'd tell myself to quit waiting and just go for it, just do it, because I was really reluctant to like start playing in front of people. Something that kind of broke me through was I was in Texas at this bar watching this guy play and sing acoustic by himself, and I could hear. I mean, he wasn't doing anything that I couldn't do, strumming chords and singing. But what I noticed was he had this big. It was before like iPads, and we didn't have all the apps and stuff on our phone where we could read it off of there. But like he had a big book, and he would flip, and he had like words and chords charts written, so he didn't have to memorize all that stuff. And I think that's what held me back a lot. Is like I still today have a hard time remembering the chords, and you'll see me with a phone holder here on my mic stand. There's not lyrics on it. Everybody thinks there's lyrics on there. There's no lyrics. It's just chords.
Oh.
And I just have like a cheat sheet with all my songs with the chords. And I remember the words and I cheat on the chords. But once I realized, like, he's doing that. He's getting paid for this gig and he's out there in front of people entertaining for 2-3 hours and just flipping through his book and stuff. I was like, I could do that. And then once I realized, like, I could do that, I came back home and started kind of playing little shows. So just go for it. Like, what was I waiting on?
That's great advice. I think we all could take that advice, honestly. Yeah. Well, that's all the on the couch questions I have for you, but
right.
we'll let you get started.
Thank you.
Thank you.